Ribbit. Alright, so today I am going to set up nginx, and that way someone can go to ribbitface.com and nginx will pick that up on port 80 and proxy it to hunchentoot. Wrong password. Alright, so I guess the first thing to do will be to start SBCL up now that we're on the server. And then quick load slink. And then I'm going to create a server. Slink, create server, port 4006. The default's 4005. And then don't close T. And the don't close will let it accept more than one connection. So if I connect to it from Emacs, let's say from over here. Oops, I'm on the local tmux. Control BB, C, and then run Emacs. And then from here, slide connect, localhost, put a 6. Alright, so now we want to quick load hunchentoot. And then we should start a server up after that. The cat is playing with bags. Okay. Def parameter. And then I'm going to give it a name, because if I don't give it a name, I don't know how to stop it. I don't know how to say like stop all of them or whatever. And so make instance, and then hunchentoot used to be called, so like I can come over here and put like easy acceptor. Oh, there's different acceptors, but I have no idea how to use any of them but this one. So but since this is so long, instead of putting hunchentoot there, it used to be called TBNL, so you can just put TBNL here. And then put a port, and I'm going to run it on 4096. And is that correct? Okay. And then TBNL or hunchentoot. So anytime I'm typing TBNL, you can type out hunchentoot also. And then start Ribbit Web. Alright. Now at this point in time, the firewall is going to be blocking it. So if I start Firefox and go to ribbitface.com, let's say, and then 4096. So right now the firewall is going to be blocking it. So I'm going to open up another window. And open the port up. Oops. 6 TCP. And sudo. And so this right here. Oh, I didn't start hunchentoot the way I wanted to. Let me think about this for a minute. Okay. So by default, hunchentoot is going to be serving these pages from wherever it installed at. I think there's some folder called www in there. I could probably go find it actually. It's going to be like in QuickLips local, well, QuickLips in the distribution somewhere, wherever hunchentoot's inside there. And by default, that's where they'll be. So what I want to do is stop this actually, because I don't know. So first off, I'm just gonna put TBNL there so it's shorter, and then stop. And then I want to come over here and put a document root. And so if I come back over here, I'm gonna make a directory, call it ribbit web. And then put it over there. So document root /home/ribbit/ribbit web. And then now start this. So now if I come over here, so I don't know if it stopped the other one though. There we go. It was cached. So what's happening here is it's no longer serving from the default website. It's now serving from the one I just created over here. So if I come over here and then say like index.html, let's say, and then if I put a doc type HTML, and then HTML, oh man, head, I guess I could put the title on the same page since it's doing the spacing. Set how do I set the indent on there? Oh, I didn't even know it was going to do this to me. It said something too, I just can't remember. It'll be where do I see here? Set expand tab. Shift width 2. Jeez. Here we go. I'll just put the title here or nothing else. So like serving from hunchentoot, let's say. And then just say like rivet. We'll have to say rivet. Alright. I have to practice my HTML anyway. So now if I come back over here, it's gonna be showing the rivet page right there. So now the problem is someone would have to know to go to rivet face 4096. As rivetface.com doesn't do anything. There's no web server running there or anything like that. So the idea here now is to let's just go there so it doesn't do nothing else. So now what I want to do is install nginx. I'm so used to calling it Jinx now, or I was calling it nginx, but now I just call it Jinx. So sudo dnf install. It's probably like dnf search maybe. It takes a while to search. So it's just this one right here. Dude. Horrible colors in here. So let's say, oops, sudo dnf install nginx, and then make sure that's all cool. Yeah, go ahead and install all that stuff. And then type them, yeah, okay. So here I'll want to edit the nginx.conf, and then I want to say there's a location in here. That's where I want to be around. So there's a listen and there's a location. So right here, you know, I probably can't run that. Actually, I could have used T. Maybe one day I'll show that too whenever I, location. And then here, there's like 4 spaces on the other one. And then here it's a proxy pass. So it's a reverse proxy, I guess, since it's on the server. And I want to say I could just go to like 127.0.0.1 4096. There's some other stuff you can throw in here, like to see the headers and stuff. But for right now, just gonna do this. And then I think I'll have to start that. So is there like a system CTO maybe? Restart maybe? I could spell that right. And then operation. So am I saying start? God. So used to pronouncing that word jacked up that I type it jacked up, I guess. So now if I go to rivetface.com, the firewall is probably still blocking this thing too. So yeah, it was a firewall-cmd command. Oh, on this one, I guess I'll just turn it on permanently, and like last time I used a port, but you can also use a service. So permanent, is that how I spell permanent? Add service equal HTTP. Is that right? And then of course, gotta be the boss man. Now this should be open here, right? Am I doing an HTTP one? You know, like the first thing I should do is curl 127, I guess. It is serving something at least. I guess before I mess with that configuration file, I probably should have made sure the server was running. So let's first off and that was locations what I jacked with. So let me comment this out. Oops. Oops again. If I comment this out and then maybe restart the server. So rather than quitting out of here, let me get out of that and then go like this. All right, restart this time. So it had to be the firewall still then. What was that command I did in the other window? So what am I trying to do right now? Let me think. Is see if that works now. Yes. No, this video is going to be horrible here. All right. Let's see. Test page. So that's running. So list ports 4096 is there, and can I say services, and it's not in there. Huh. Sudo I put the public zone? If it's already enabled, then so could like SELinux be blocking this too, maybe? It's working, and then it's saying it's already enabled. Let's just try to turn this off. Man, that's gonna take longer than I thought. I always think my video will be short. Enforce 0. Oh, I guess it's not SELinux either. Okay, so turn the firewall off maybe. I would have thought it is serving something though, locally. Let me turn it back to 1. And that's still running. And it's not the error page anymore either. It's just a test page. So, I don't know how to turn that firewall off. I can just turn it off, maybe. Guess instead of trying to put it in some other mode, let's see. Okay, so start it back up. Oh, they have to restart it. Okay, so I added it, and I probably had to update it, like restart it or update my firewall tables. All right, that makes sense. So that's what that was. And let's see, like firewall-d read rules, so maybe, or I just restart it. It's a proper way to do that. Enable, start, stop, restart. So I could have restarted it like this. Status. Do I have to restart it every time? Like I wouldn't want to do that. Saving rules. Oh, here we go. So I need to reload that thing. Okay. So now ribbit face comes here. So now what I need to do is to forward that again. So go back to vim etc nginx.conf, undo this, can I guess that would be perfect. I'm trying to do the T command. Now, if I restart that, I guess. Yeah. All right. I had to refresh it twice. Now it's showing me that this page is temporarily unavailable, so it's an error page, which now it's not the firewall blocking this. It's probably SELinux that's doing this now. So we go back to that set enforce command. Set enforce. Set enforce 0. And then now, this is being forwarded to the hunchentoot server now. But we don't want to turn off the SELinux, right? So we turn that back on. Come back over here, refresh this. We're going to get this page again. So we could narrow this down, I guess, in SELinux to see what it is. And it's the HTTP server, right? So we can say permissive -a for add HTTP d_t, and then sorry, semanage. Forgot my command there. So semanage permissive. I usually don't type sudo until after I type the command. So this right here should put this in permissive mode. Is it taking a while to run that or what? Oh, it's not done. I don't know. Oh wow, just took forever. Okay, I'm not used to running that. SELinux, I don't know anything about this stuff. Alright, so now what we can see here is that I wonder what all that had to change to take that long, but anyway, it's only before I turn it into permissive mode, it's letting everything go through. Here, it's just, setting this part of it to be permissive. But I don't want to set all of HTTP to permissive either. So I come over here and put a -d, it'll get rid of this. So removing, no other ones are in there. So now it got rid of this, I guess. It's still moving along. See at which point it starts blocking. Okay, now this shouldn't work anymore, right? Now what I want to do is I want to tell SELinux that HTTP can act as a reverse or forward proxy. And to do that, it's like a setbool. Set sebool. There we go. Set sebool. HTTPD can network relay equal 1. Set setsebool HTTPD can network relay equal 1. And what this is going to do is it's going to let it act as a reverse proxy or a forward proxy basically, but it still has to have the port, I guess, and I'm running it on 4096 on my hunchentoot server over here. So if you come over here and look, it's never making it over here, so it's not being able to come over here yet. So what I want to be able to do here is now set the TCP port. And I guess you can -L to see the ports too. And I don't know if we could like grab HTTP or whatever. Oops. And then right here, here's the HTTP port right here. So we have 80, and these normal ones that are like SSL and different stuff like that. I guess 8080 uses a cache port or whatever. Anyway, so semanage. So the -A I think is to add, -T is to type, and we're trying to put HTTP port prot sudo semanage port -A -T HTTP port _T -P TCP 4096. So and then if we list the ports again, we should see in the HT ports, there's the one I added right there. Now it's forwarding. So that's installing nginx, setting up as a reverse proxy on CentOS, which comes with SELinux and installed by default, I guess. And then what we went in there and did is set SELinux to allow proxying basically, and then setting the port by setting that relay switch. And then in nginx we go over there and set the proxy pass to go over to 127 from ribbitface.com and spit out to the hunchentoot server over here. I think I'm going to stop the video here just because now it's set up, and then the next video I'll try to use Lisp to program, like to build a web page the wrong way, I guess, because I don't know the right way, but definitely know a wrong way to do it, which is I'm going to try. Well, I don't know a way to do it, but I'm going to try to do it that way because I think it'll work. Anyways, ribbit.